أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ولولا فضل الله عليك ورحمته لهمت طائفة منهم أن يضلوك وما يضلون إلا أنفسهم وما يضرونك من شيء وأنزل الله عليك الكتاب والحكمة وعلمك ما لم تكن تعلم وَكَانَ فَضْلُ اللَّهِ عَلَيْكَ عَظِيمًا. Dear friends, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I recited Surah An-Nisa Ayat number 113. In this ayat, we have the greatest lesson, mashallah. You can see now in the court when you are going with a dispute or a problem. The person who is a rich person, that person tries to hire a solicitor with even with the heavy fees the person is just to pay, so that his lying should become a true in the court with the help of that solicitor. So he should prove in the court with his statements, solid statements, that this person is true. But in actual, this person is not true, is on the basis of lying, is false. So the person who is solicitor, who that person is trying to make this person true in the court with his solid statements. So, and also with the help of some witnesses. But keep in mind that these people who are trying to prove the lying as a truth with their solid statement in the court and with the help of the witnesses, these all people who came in witnesses, and the person who is the solicitor who got so much money in term of fees, so just to prove the lying in terms of truth. So this person and the witnesses and the person who brought them in the court, the actual person who was at fault, and that person requested them to make himself a true in the court, so that this person should get release from the problem. The court, after listening and after hearing, this court becomes in a position to decide in the favor of the person who was at fault. So this person gets truth in the court. So this person is released. But the person who was not sinful, he becomes under problem. At the day of judgment, these people, the witnesses and the solicitor and the person, will have to face the consequences of it before Allah at the day of judgment. And Allah will say the solicitor, now you have to give your solid statement in order to prove before me that this person is at truth. So the solicitor will not be able to say anything before Allah, because Allah knows each everything. And the witnesses will be told by Allah that now give the witness about that. This is what you gave the witness in the world, that this person was true. You have to give now here. But they will be unable to do that there before Allah. And this way, the man who has done this and the witnesses plus the solicitor, all of them will go into the hellfire in order to get the punishment whatever they have done in this world. Because this is not one thing. They have spoiled the human rights, not rights of themselves, rights of so many people. And also they will have to suffer their consequences of it in terms of azab of Allah. So Allah is telling us in this ayat about that the people from in Medina, one person, his name was Bashir and he was called Toma also, and he stole something from a neighbor, and then he blamed on a Jew person that this person has done it. And then he brought so many people to Holy Prophet ﷺ in order to prove before Holy Prophet ﷺ that he is the right person. The actual thief is the Jew person, because the thing that was stolen, he had thrown that one in the house of the Jew, and that was found in the house of the Jew person. This way he was saying to before Holy Prophet ﷺ with the witness of the people that I am the person who has not done this type of theft, and this is done by Jew person, because all the things they came out from his house. He is really thief. They tried to deceive Holy Prophet ﷺ in this way so that their false should be understood by Holy Prophet ﷺ as a truth, and they will get the benefit of it. But Allah told to Holy Prophet ﷺ that this person is false. Bashir Toma is the actual thief. He has stolen and he has done a blame on the Jew. Jew is innocent person. He has not stolen that. So this way they were unable to get the favor with them from Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because Allah told the real story to Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So we have to read this ayat and we have to understand it. So Allah said, "Walaula fadlullahi," and if it was not on you the favor of Allah, alayka wa rahmatuhu, and the mercy of Allah, lahammat ta'ifatum minhum, lahammat. So lahammat ta'ifa mean a group of people, minhum, from them. So Allah said a group of them, and the group of them mean group from the Ansar people. They would have intended, they tried, an yudilluka, to deceive you. They tried to deceive Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Wama yudilluna, Allah said, they are not to deceive you, illa anfusahum, but they are just to deceive themselves. Wama yadurrunaka min shay, and they are not in a position to harm you. They are not in a position to mislead you. وَأَنزَلَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْكَ الْكِتَابَ, Allah said that and we have sent down on you the book, wal hikmah, and wisdom. وَعَلَّمَكَ مَا لَمْ تَكُنْ تَعْلَمْ, and we taught you whatever you were unable to know that. وَكَانَ فَضْلُ اللَّهِ عَلَيْكَ عَظِيمًا, and that is the greatest blessings of Allah, favor of Allah upon you. So you have seen in this ayat, so Allah told, وَلَوْلَا فَضْلُ اللَّهِ عَلَيْكَ وَرَحْمَتُهُ لَحَمَّتْ طَائِفَةٌ مِّنْهُمْ أَن يُضِلُّوكَ وَمَا يُضِلُّونَ إِلَّا أَنفُسَهُمْ وَمَا يَضُرُّونَكَ مِنْ شَيْءٍ وَأَنزَلَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْكَ الْكِتَابَ وَالْحِكْمَةَ وَعَلَّمَكَ مَا لَمْ تَكُنْ تَعْلَمُ وَكَانَ فَضْلُ اللَّهِ عَلَيْكَ عَظِيمًا. So Allah said, and if it was not on you the favor and mercy of Allah, a group of them, group from Ansar, so would have been intended to deceive you, but they were misleading themselves, and they were not in a position to harm you anyway. And Allah has revealed to you the book and wisdom and taught you what you were not to know. And there is the great favor of Allah upon you. MashaAllah, you can see in this ayat the blessings of Allah. In this ayat you can see, think now, if a person who is doing a sinful act, even sinful act is smaller or bigger, and that person is blaming other person, that person has done it, I have not done that. So this is the slandering, the biggest bhutan the person has done this one. And you keep in mind, bhutan or this type of thing, mostly you can see the political situation in the countries, every political agent, political person, politician, and that person is doing it, and that person is not understanding a sinful act. They are blaming other people, but they are not understanding a sinful act. At the day of judgment, they will have to face the consequences of it. This is slandering, blaming other is so much sinful. It makes the iman in the heart melt. So iman finish. And this not only iman finish, but the cooperation and coordination among the others, that will also go away. And unity, that is the base in Islam, that also scatter. And the justice, which is the backbone of Islam, that fly away. So this type of thing make the whole Islamic system in entangled situation. So this type of situation which is coming in the Islamic society, this make the society completely in trouble. And this is done by those people who are trying to do sinful act, but they blame others, and they pay so much fees to the solicitor to present them in the court, and they pay money to the witnesses so that they can say the things are true, even they were lying, so before the court, so that they should feel like respect and regard within the society, and they should win the case. They try themselves this one. This is the situation like this. I told you that that type of thing happened at the time of Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, but they tried the people from the person who was Bashir. He has stolen the something from your neighbor, and then he has thrown those theft things into the house of the Jew, and then came to Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam with his tribe and people, and that he is a true person. Actually, the Jew is the person who has stolen it. So, but Allah sent Jibreel alayhi salam to tell Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam that this person is lying. Actual is the situation that this person, Mr. Bashir Toma, he was the main person who has stolen, and then he blamed the Jew. Keep in mind that the prophets, they are always with the blessings of Allah, and Allah is protecting them, and angels of Allah with them. No one is in a position to mislead them, and they are under full protection of Allah. This way, Allah told to Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam the exact real story of this. And this Toma, he was he then when he was afraid of that he will be punished by Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam to cut his hand, so he left Medina, he went to Makkah. And then Makkah, even he was one day he was trying to steal something and breaking the wall of someone's house, and the wall fall on him and he died there. So this was the situation of that person. So keep in mind that the munafiqeen, they are always in trouble. But this is the blessings of Allah, that Allah said to Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam that وَكَانَ فَضْلُ اللَّهِ عَلَيْكَ عَظِيمًا. So Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he got the greatest blessings of Allah. This way Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam always, he always told to us, like we can get this information in one hadith revealed by Jabir bin Abdullah radiallahu ta'ala anhu, and that is in Bukhari. Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, Allah has blessed me 5 major things. The first, when the enemy is about 1 month away from me, then the heart of the enemy become threatened from me. MashaAllah, this is the blessings that was given to Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, the whole earth has been made a purified place, like a masjid for me, and for any person from my ummah, if finds the salah time any place on the surface of the earth, try to pray there. MashaAllah, because every place on the surface of the earth is masjid for that person. The third thing Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, the booties or the things, the people, they are just to take from the war or battle from the enemies, that was not halal before the ummah of Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So mashallah, this is the blessings of Allah, that Allah made them halal for Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And then Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he is the person who got the blessings of Allah in the form of Shifat Kubra. MashaAllah, that is the greatest intercession regard that Allah has blessed to Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam at the day of judgment. And you can see the other thing that Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, that every prophet was for a limited area, but Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he was made messenger, prophet to the whole human race, mashallah. So this is the greatest blessings of Allah to Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, because this way Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Allah said, وَأَنزَلَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْكَ الْكِتَابَ وَالْحِكْمَةَ, and we have sent down to you the book and the wisdom. وَعَلَّمَكَ مَا لَمْ تَكُنْ تَعْلَمْ, and we told you, we taught you whatever you are unable to know. وَكَانَ فَضْلُ اللَّهِ عَلَيْكَ عَظِيمًا, and we have given you the greatest blessings of Allah. This is the blessings of Allah. But we got from this ayat that in this world, the people who tried to deceive the court, the judges, with false statements through the help of solicitor or false witness, they must keep in mind that at the day of judgment, they will have to face Allah's court, and they will have to give the statement there to prove it, what they have done here. So then when they will not be able to prove that, so they will have to get the punishment as a consequences of these sinful act. They will have to face it, all the witnesses and the solicitors and the person who has done it. So keep in mind that we are Muslim person. We have to follow the Sharia of Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and we try to be a good person. Like Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, Al-Muslimu man salima al-Muslimuna min lisanihi wa yadihi. If the Muslim person is just to act upon this hadith, that a Muslim is just to look after, protect other Muslim with his tongue and with his hand, then there is no problem at all, and everywhere will be peace and prosperity, and the Muslim society will develop and get to the greatest status in the whole world, and respect and regard in this world and the world hereafter. Allah gave us tawfiq to do it. Ameen.